Alright, so hey guys, this is Panther Dragon, aka Luigi Dragon, and today we'll be doing a how to carry commentary on a Smurf in Latinos, or okay, not Latino server, Latin America, North America, or something like that. I can't pronounce it. But anyways, yeah, I don't usually Smurf, and I don't like to play on Smurfs, but unless I have to do something, that's the only time I will Smurf, because Smurfing doesn't really get you anywhere. And basically, I'm coaching some guy, so that's the backstory. But anyways, let's go over runes and masteries. They'll always be in the description, but short, brief description. 21.9, wait, yeah, 21.90 and 15 AP. You know, standard AP rune middle page. And anyways, yeah. So this is the rework KASSADIN. As you see, I started flask and health potions. And the reason I will probably always start flask and health potions, just because it gives me pretty good sustain and I like it. Um, so I'm against Annie. Kassadin is actually really good against mages because his Q gives him a black shield, like Morgana's black shield, and negates magic damage. So that's pretty good. And yeah, basically, I'm going to show you how to play mid, and like just everything I do, I'll give you my mindset, hopefully, and I'll show you every play that I tried to make and the reasonings behind it. So right here, as you see, I'm shoving out the mid lane right now, just because I know Annie. Well, I want to assert lane dominance, and by asserting lane dominance, you want to kind of push into your enemy and kind of make them like, but basically, if you're pushed in, you feel less powerful and you feel like your lane is winning. So right here, every time she comes close to me, um, I'll shoot a null sphere. I shouldn't have taken that auto attack. Definitely shouldn't have taken that auto attack. That was a free. But I cannot go close to her when my auto attack or my Q is down, because that means I can't trade with her, and that means she can give me an auto attack for free. Uh, I think, yeah. So anyways, I hit level 2 first. That's also the reason why I was pushing level 1. I want to reach level 2 first and assert dominance. I took W second because it's actually pretty cool. It regains mana for you, and yeah, it regains mana for you. So you basically have infinite mana sustain and infinite harass. I actually ward this side because I knew that bot lane did not leash their bot lane, and Nautilus did start blue. So I ward this side because I know Nautilus is going to be at this red. You can see it right there. So every time she can't actually trade with me, if you notice, every time she shoots a fireball, I'll shoot a Q at her, which gives me a magic damage shield. I take a free harasser there, and yeah, every time she shoots something at me, I die. I actually have bad map awareness, and I don't notice the Nautilus until the last second. And right here, I think I can sidestep it, but that hook, that hook is really, really long. So I'm forced to flash, and I actually thought I could sidestep it, but now I die for free. And if you actually look, I ignited Nautilus, and I think I pressed my W on him just because he's so fat. I couldn't actually target this small girl, and I think I could have bursted her. To be honest, I think I missed my. If I got my W on her, if I ignited her, I definitely would have killed her. But I used both my W and ignite on Nautilus. So that's me giving up first blood, and it's whatever. We'll play at a disadvantage. We'll give him a handicap. How about that? Again, yeah. This account is his brother's or something. So he's just letting me use it. It's not even used. It doesn't even get used. So the last time it's been used, it was like 2 weeks ago, and again 8 months ago. He only played 2 games, I think, 2 weeks ago. But I hope this isn't really considered like, in terms of Riot Games as guidelines. Like me using someone's account. I don't really have an account on the Latino server anyways, but yeah. Back to the commentary. So again, every time I go in, I can give her a free Q. Just assume this. You have infinite mana because your W is up there. I give her a few auto attacks just because I can. I think I slowed her and I can get in range of that. Remember, his auto attacks do have a 20 damage. So he's like a bruiser Kassadin right now. And I take a bit too much harass. But yeah, I'm playing super aggressive. I don't care. I can give her as much harass as I can. And yeah, I know this. I got a lot of sustain too with the flask. So every time your W's up, you want to use it on the creep, just to restore some mana. That's what I'm doing. You'll see later that I kind of learned that, and yeah, see, she can't trade with me. Magic Shield. Also, KASSADIN is actually really good against AD too, despite having the Magic Shield. It's because he can build defense. Like he can build Frostborn Gauntlet, and which is really good on him. I don't know why, but Zhonya's too. Again, he's still good against those type of champs. I don't know. Like, look, I'm still winning against her despite giving up First Blood. Like she can't really do much to me, and that's just me asserting dominance. Now, again, I did ward this side. I think Kale did actually. I'm not sure if this is a 3-minute ward or a trinket ward. I don't think I trinketed, but I think Kale gave me that ward, so that's fine. So I have to stick to this side because if Nautilus comes from this side, I'm kind of screwed. But if he comes from this side, I can see him, and I can actually back away from that. So yeah. So I'm gonna go Catalyst, trying to rush Rod of Ages, and finally, you'll see me level 6 where I can actually do something. You can also take Teleported KASSADIN, but I like to take Ignite. But anyways, yeah. Finally, I'm level 6. You'll see me actually roam a bit more, as you don't want to ever roam with KASSADIN pre-6 because you don't have any mobility. But now it's time to slap faces. And what the biggest part of noting is how I roam, when I'm roaming, and yeah, when to roam. And you'll see me roam. As you can see, I'm just gonna probably farm until I see something happen. That's what's going on. So Annie did roam. I think I pinged that or something. I have no idea, but basically they saw it. There's no point in me roaming. I could come for like a counter gank, but I would rather shove mid. And I don't see any kills at all right here. But right here, I see something going on. I see aggressiveness going on. So I'm starting to head bot. And yeah, I'm starting to head bot because I saw some aggression. And I was starting to roam, so I saw that right there. Then they're backing it out. Okay, so yeah, that's warded, so I'm gonna get out. And Nautilus is bot, but they should really get out. But they actually get caught. And me roaming bot, if I kind of stayed bot, I probably could have prevented something. But I didn't think they would get caught just because I pinged out that Nautilus is there. So again, I'm here back mid, asserting dominance. They do catch. Annie does catch Kale, but I notice this immediately. I turn right onto her. I know that I can kill her for sure. I got lots of damage, packing some heat, and she does go down. And I see another thing. I see another duel going on. So I say, okay, sweet. That's another you're gonna die too. And I do have red buff. She's not getting away. And oh, another one? Another one? This is KASSADIN going ham. I know he's going to flash over, so I flash with him. I got red buff. I can stick with him. My Force Pulse doesn't have stacks, but I still get the kill. And right here, this is not something you want to have. KASSADIN, 3 kills, 62 CS. This is, like, even though he got reworked, I think it was a nerf a bit to his mid and early game. They reduced the base damages, but his new W is obviously better. His new alt, I can't say. I think the old Rift Talk was better, but I'm not sure. But anyways, yeah, this KASSADIN is more of a bruiser KASSADIN, and he's like the old KASSADIN. He's that roam heavy guy. He snowballs like crazy. Not as much, but he's still crazy, and he's just really annoying. Like right there, I know I can give her free harass. I have blue buff to regen me. And yeah, I'm just smacking her down. And I was about to roam bot, but I see that Nautilus spotted me out, so I'm just gonna recall right here. And I have to. I think I got a Rod of Ages right now. Yeah, so that's the reason why I backed out. And boots, that's for sure. Didn't buy wards. I can't get ganked at all. I'm too tanky, and I have Rift Block. It's too hard to gank me, and I'm already asserting dominance over this Annie. So Annie is bot, and I'm like right there. I immediately see that she's bot, and so I'm roaming here to gonna clean up some stuff. But sadly, the bot lane does like die too fast, and sadly, I get there late. Not really late. They got bursted too much. If they could stall a bit longer and make bait the enemy team maybe into diving, I would clean up. But right here, I'm already bot. So I should be leaving. I can't really defend this, but I'm trying to give as much smackdown as I can. And right here, this tower is going down. I should be roaming mid and trying to maybe get that tower. But I'm so greedy. I want that Annie. I see she's so low, but now I can't get any more. So I say, okay, nice hook. And nice hook. Watch this. Don't even move. I knew he was gonna hook that way, so I just I just say, get whatever, screw you, and I don't even have to walk away. I know that. I know how Thresh plays. Predictability is key in knowing where Hook's skill shots will land, and I predicted that he would do that, so I just stood still. Cause oh, it was pretty troll too. Now if I kept moving, I would have died. But as you can see, I can just go right on this Annie, turn on her, give her the smackdown, and she's already 50% health. And okay, Kale gets hooked. Good play by Thresh, but I'm not going in. That's a 2v4. That is something I don't want to do. And again, I'm just spamming Flask. These two pots, I think I've had them since the beginning of the game. But yeah, right here I see that Thresh was recalling under a minion. I saw the Fog of War, so I saw I saw a kill to pick up, and right here I think I can duel Nautilus with my magic shield. So I start trying to duel him, and he's kind of kicking my ass. I was like, oh, okay, he's kind of kicking it. So he does have red buff. I don't have red buff, and yeah, I was just testing out how much damage I could do. And since like I said, with the Bruiser Kassadin, his W, I thought it would be pretty cool if I could kill him. Right here, he tries to get a hook. Remember again, you cannot gank Kassadin unless his Rift Walk is down. That's the only way you can. And again, we do go to Dragon because we have so much map pressure right now, and I think bot lane, the enemy bot lane was like at their tower, so that Dragon was basically free. So again, here's my blue buff. I'm getting the Sheen, I'm getting the Gauntlet, because he kind of is mana heavy on his ultimate and W. Well, actually the W doesn't give him... mana doesn't scale with his W, it's only his ultimate, I forgot. But again, mana is still good. I think mana is good. Just don't overstack on too much mana, because you only need mana to supply his ultimate, and... yeah, that's only the manas that supplies ultimate. Other than that, AP is generally better. So again, I see some actions going top. So I'm right here roaming top, seeing there's aggressiveness coming onto the map. So I say, okay, sweet. This looks like an easy kill on Riven. Gonna go leave the smackdown her, but I didn't know she had Hex Drinker. Miscalculations caused me a death, and yeah, I die for that. I would have gotten out cleanly if I knew I could burst her and get out. But obviously I didn't. If I knew that she had a Hex Drinker, I would have got out. And I probably wouldn't have died. So again, aggressiveness on the map. I see that, go to it, clean up, and yeah, that's how you play these heavy roaming type assassin champions. You just gotta roam when you see aggressiveness somewhere, or some overextenders, or a kill somewhere. So again, people are mid, so I'm like, okay, whatever, you can have my farm. So right here, I'm gonna push top with what's his name, Cho'Gath, and these three will be pushing my lane. So there's nothing for me to do except to go top and assert dominance at top. Riven can't 2v1 us, definitely not. And again, yeah, just gonna get this top lane for free. There's stuff happening here, and they're stalling this out really good. So I was about to ward here, but I say, no, screw it. Getting more damage on this tower is fairly better. And activate my W for the Sheen proc, just so I can get more damage on the tower. And we do get the tower. And, ooh, I see Annie, but I do flash out, of course. And he does try and go on her. I thought the blue buff was up, but I do back up. But I see maybe a kill here. She does use a stun. Time to jump in. And there it is. So yeah, we do go on Annie. I'm probably gonna Rift Walk away because I'm scared of Riven's ultimate. She tries to kill me, but again, I'm too tanky. This Rod of Ages gives me that tankiness, and yeah, I like being tanky. So I didn't know what to max out second, but it's still gonna be E. It's still gonna be E. W is already because E is AOE and W is single target. And if you look at the stats on KASSADIN and say, "Hello, Wikia," it's not that much of an improvement. It's like 35 more base damage and some kind of percent missing mana. So right now I have my Frostborn Gauntlet, and this is kind of cool. It's like Lichbane. Old Kassadin never used Lichbane, but this build makes it pretty cool. This new glove, I like it on him. It's really good. I've seen people use it. I saw Draven again recalling in a bad spot, but he knows that I'm coming, so he does back away. Again, this gives him so much CC too. The Frostborn, he's melee, gives that 35% slow instead of 25%. And right here, I see I see someone getting caught out. I'm gonna jump right onto the squishy Thresh, and I'm backing out. I can't go in because Riven's coming onto me. And right here, when my cooldowns are up, I go back in. Look how tanky I am. Look how tanky I am. This tower is unaffecting me because of that glove again. And yeah, this is why Kassadin is good against AD comps also, despite having the magic shield. Yeah, the glove is pretty good on him. I'd say it could be a core. Yeah, I think it's definitely a core. Right after you would get something like Zonia's or something like that. So again, I see Draven is diveable. I have the CC to pull it off. I have the tankiness to 1v1 him. And again, Thresh comes too early, but I have to back out because all four of them are there. And yeah, I'm going to back out. I initiated a bad fight for my team, and at least I get the inhibitor, but I think people are gonna die. I'm trying to find a way to snipe off Thresh, but I can't find a way to snipe off Thresh, so I'm gonna get out of here. And right here, I do ward this just in case they follow me. She actually does follow me, but I see the moment to jump right back onto her, and she's gonna die for that. She shouldn't chase because I am Kassadina with my Q again, the magic shield, and that was just a mistake by her. But again, this is how high elo does it, or challengers, or whatever you say. They don't make plays, or they kind of do, but the biggest thing you have to know is that we prioritize on people's mistakes. Like, that was not me making a play. That was me. That was me prioritizing on people on Gold's low elo mistakes. Like, if they make a mistake, we see they make a mistake, and we jump right on that, and we jump immediately, instinctively. We know that they did something wrong, or something that made us get a kill, or something like that. So we immediately turn on that, and we see that. That's how we know. That's why we look very dominant in lower elo. We don't make plays. We prioritize our mistakes. Let's sum it up. Okay, so I think this game is about to end soon, but I get my needless rod, and I'm trying to teleport to the enemy, and this is basically the final push. They can't really do anything, and right here I turn on them, give them a little poke action, and right there I see the time to jump on them. I know I can get a kill with my melee W, and Rifwalk kind of does a pretty decent amount of damage. I flash his auto, his Q, the Q knockup, and again, we do win the game. And this is a Kassadin game on the Smurf in LAN server. Yeah, and around, this is like Gold 1. So yeah, thank you for watching. I am Panzer Dragon, aka Luigi Dragon, and I will see you guys next time.